Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to this information seminar. Um, this seminar is relating to our bachelor's degree scheme in engineering. Okay, so this is about an award. So eventually you will get an award in engineering. Okay, this is not an award. So this is kind of an admission platform. So this is offered by the Faculty of Engineering. So if you apply for this scheme, if you are admitted towards the end of first year, you will select one of the program or scheme under the Faculty of Engineering. So eventually, you will get an award that you will select or allocate after the first year. Okay, for example, if you apply for this one, if you want to study biomedical engineering, so after year one, you will go to, say, biomedical engineering, and eventually you will get an award in biomedical engineering. Okay? So make sure that you understand this is not an award. Okay? You will stay in this scheme for 1 year. So why we have this scheme? Because we want to provide students with some kind of flexibility. If you have not selected or decided which discipline or which program you would like to study, then you can spend some time at PolyU before you select your preferred program. But you are subject to an assessment, a ranking exercise. I will tell you later. Is it clear? So don't mix up. This is not a work. Okay. You may ask, why PolyU? Why Faculty of Engineering? Well, because there are many programs in Hong Kong. So I hope I can provide you some information about a program and faculty. Okay, I hope they're useful for you to select your program. Okay, and to consider our program. Why PolyU? I'm not sure you you are aware that PolyU, the ranking of PolyU has risen quite rapidly over the last few years. And the latest one is 54 according to QS. So this is PolyU one. But how about our faculty? Because this program is about engineering, about a faculty. At PolyU, Faculty of Engineering, we have 5 departments under Faculty of Engineering. We have biomedical engineering, the aeronautical and aviation engineering, biomedical, electrical and electronic engineering, industrial and systems engineering, and mechanical engineering. So each department will offer different types of degree programs, right? They will admit students directly to their individual programs. But you can also apply to our bachelor's degree scheme. So if you admit to our bachelor's degree scheme after the first year, you will select your program, select an award or program under different departments. So after the first year, you will go to a particular department, to a particular program, and join those students. They were directly admitted to that particular program. Is it clear? At the end, you will get the same award. So if you're interested in our PolyU engineering program, if you junior student, you have many choices. You can pick individual program as your choice, and the bachelor scheme as well. You can apply for both. Okay. this is the arrangement. So our faculty, I will introduce you the details of our faculty. So PolyU has long history, 85 years, and faculty of engineering is one of the founding discipline at PolyU. So PolyU engineering has long history as well, and also is strong in engineering at PolyU. Okay, so PolyU has a lot of alumni from faculty of engineering, and some employer they comment that PolyU students have good practical skill, and also they can is quite employable because they can work without too much adaptation at the workplace. Okay, so PolyU PolyU has a ranking, and also for each discipline we have also subject ranking. You need to consider engineering because they are different engineering disciplines. But some of these disciplines, their ranking is even higher than the overall PolyU ranking. Some are 40 for QS, and also high education, 41, and also there are other ranking bodies. So PolyU engineering has been performing very well, very good. So this may be one of your consideration for applying for PolyU engineering, this scheme or other programs under our faculty. As a whole, for the whole faculty of engineering, we recruited about 100 students this year, including this scheme as well as all the programs under faculty of engineering. And there are about 27%, they are local students, including 54% from mainland China and about half from other countries. So our local students, they have a good opportunity to interact with those overseas or local students. Why engineering? If you become an engineer, what's your role? What you can contribute to the society? In fact, in the society now, there are different needs, right? Challenges in different areas, like environmental, energy, aging, health, safety, security, different kind of issues. And of course, in our faculty, we have different departments, and each department, they are related to one or more than one issues. So we hope that our engineers, our graduates, can address some of these issues. And in Hong Kong, there are different industries, right? And these are also the industries that of great demand. And like information, innovative products, design, aviation, transportation, and so on. In particular, recently or over the last few years, Hong Kong government have put a lot of effort on innovation and technology. Okay, so they want to develop Hong Kong to become a technology and innovation center. They even want to Hong Kong to the reindustrialization. They put a lot of businesses. So our graduate definitely from our faculty from different departments can contribute to some of these industries. And there's a report showing the 10 fastest growing industry due to people. The top one, AI, machine learning, energy, and so on. As I mentioned, in our faculty, there are 5 departments. Those are related to these industries. So we hope our graduate, can have a good career prospect and can also give contribute to these industries. in our faculty, we do not only equip our students with technical knowledge, but also we have other like general education, communication skill. And also, engineering graduates have some attributes like we have the analytical and also trained in a systematic way. And those are very important, not only for engineers. So if you go to a top level like CEO, this is also important. So there are many CEO, their background, engineers. Okay, so okay. Another aspect or features of our programs is that most of our degree programs in our faculty, they are accredited by APEC and also the Hong Kong Institution for Engineers. And they are recognized by other countries. Okay, so if you go to other countries, they also recognize your qualifications with this accreditation. And if you want to become a professional engineer, so after you graduated and if you gain enough sufficient number of years experience, you become a chartered or professional engineer. This is a professional degree. So over the last few years, if you check the employment of our graduates, they serve different industries, not only to fill up those technical posts, but also they serve the service industry. Some of our graduates even go to bank as a management trainee because they have analytical and also the systematic, good mathematics and that kind of features. You talk about the those are available in the website, on the website. And if you consider the salary of fresh graduates, our latest, not 2025, but 2024, the salary of engineering graduates is not bad, right? If you compare to commercial business. But of course, it cannot compare to health industry and also government organization. So if you are engineering graduates, I guess after some years, you can have you have more knowledge, maybe you can have a higher salary. Okay, so I would like to share some of the features of our faculty, and this feature to support our students and also to enhance the student learning experience. And one of the features is about the service learning. At PolyU, each student have to take a subject called service learning, not in first year. And they have to apply what you've learned to serve less privileged people. There are some examples. And for the first one, left in a suitcase, our student, some of the students will go to Cambodia, Uganda, those relatively poor countries. They help them to develop that kind of left in a suitcase to help those people in this country to learn, STEM. Okay. And also there are graduates from, say, from electrical engineering. They went to also some countries, communities in China or Cambodia, Uganda. They help them to set up those solar cell systems. This is a good experience for students because they can experience, okay, and the different those poor countries and less privileged people, and interact with them, and also it may help them to develop a more caring personality. And our faculty also put a lot of resources to support our students to enhance their student learning experience. So we have the first and only formula racing team. We support them. They actually built the car by themselves with the help of our faculty and also the industrial center. I will tell you more about sentiment and go to for some competition. So it's a really good experience. This is outside commitment. Outside commitment. For those students that are interested, they will commit. They spend a lot of time and did very good work. And also we have this one is about the competition. Okay, with support our faculty and industrial center. They actually design and build the whole car. Some students may be more interested in robotics. We also support students to form a robotics club to work on robotics, develop robotics. Again, to join the competition. Again, this is a very good experience for them. And our faculty, as I mentioned, have put up enough resources to support our students. One of the examples is our 3D printing center. As you know, 3D printing is becoming important. We have a very big 3D printing center. A lot of 3D printing printers. And a student can use those printers. If they have idea, they can send a file to the 3D printing center. The center can help them to print the prototype or sample. Okay, so we hope students can have some new ideas, and we have resources to help them to materialize their idea through 3D printing center, and also probably have some funding like micro fund to support students for their kind of innovative idea. We have also industrial center. This is very unique. This is unique in Hong Kong. Well, you can call it as a learning factory. They have a lot of equipment, support students to do their projects, support the e-formula car, robotic cars, and so on. So every student, engineering student, have about have an IC training, industrial center training. So it can help improve the practical skill of our students. And this is unique, quite unique in Hong Kong, this center. Okay. Okay, go back to our degree scheme. As I mentioned, in our faculty, we have 5 departments. They often give different schemes or departmental schemes and programs. If you were admitted to this degrees, bachelor degree scheme in engineering, towards the year 1, you can select one of this for an assessment, ranking assessment. Okay. So in our faculty, we have a common first-year curriculum. No matter you join this bachelor degree scheme or an individual program of the individual department, they have the same first-year curriculum. Okay, so after or towards the end of the first year, a student can make their choice, right? So their preference, and at the end, through a ranking exercise, they will go to a particular program of a particular department. So eventually, they will get an award from that department. Okay, this scheme only lasts for 1 year. Okay, and the purpose of this scheme is to let students have more time to think about what they read but they really are really interested. Okay, after some first year, they may make a better decision. Okay. So this is the common year one curriculum. So basically, many of them are fundamental subjects, some are language, some are general education. And at poly we have two compulsory subjects. One is related to AI and data analytics. This is very important, right? So every student at poly have to take this one, and also the introduction to innovation. Other than that, there are some fundamental subjects like mathematics or physics. Now, because students have to show their preference towards the end of first year, at poly we have the academic advising system. This is particularly important for this scheme. So each student will have a designated academic advisor. So students have to meet their advisor at least twice a year, and advisor can provide advices to them about their study, about their relating to a learning problem, etc. And also because students have to show their preference, okay, towards the end of first year. So we will also arrange an introduction sections. That means each department will brief students the characteristic, the background, nature of their discipline, so that students have better idea about each programs in the faculty, and then they can show their preference. For this one, the entrance requirement, preferred subject, and those information should be available in the Jupiter's website. So I won't go through the details. You can check the details by yourself. And also for this program, basically, we use any best 5 subjects. If you are non-JUPAS applicants, we also admit non-JUPAS applicants. So this year we admit about 8 students with A-level or IB, that kind of qualifications. We also provide a bit, not too much, scholarship. If they achieve a good result, DSE score, we provide some. Those information are available in our website. But I guess this is only one of the considerations. Okay, not the big, big some of them. Okay, so I spent about 25 minutes.